The president today revealed he's working on an economic development bill to incentivize companies to stay in the United States. President Trump telling Forbes magazine, quote, "It is both a carrot and a stick. It's an incentive to stay, but it is perhaps even more so if you leave. It's going to be very tough for you to think you're going to be able to sell your product back into our country," end quote. That sounds like President Trump, doesn't it? My next guest is investing $2 billion over the next decade to create some 5,000 new jobs in this country, manufacturing jobs. We're joined now by Anthony Pratt, global chairman of Pratt Industries, one of the founders of the Global Food Forum. Anthony, it's great to have you here.
Thank you, Luke.
And things are going our way in this country. The president has delivered in his first months in office, not even a year yet. He's delivered on bringing manufacturing jobs back. He's delivered on this economy. He's the one who said before, while President Obama and most candidates last year for president were saying it's the new normal, something around 2%. He's already demonstrated that it's 3% and higher that's possible and part of his plan.
Absolutely. He's created 1 million jobs and he's instilled great confidence in people like us. We pledged $2 billion of investment to create 5,000 high-paying American manufacturing jobs, and I think that that's caused a general sense of optimism in the American economy.
And the Global Food Forum, that is your brainchild, how is that going, and what is your sense of America's role in the global food chain,
Yes.
if you will?
Well, we started to start a conversation about how to double America's food production industry to $1.7 trillion. It's America's biggest industry. And I can say that after a year of doing it, we met today and we've increased, or the great work of the American farmers and food processors and President Trump's great work have increased the food exports by 9% after years of decline.
Right. That's actually stunning because we've been looking more to food imports in this country over the past decade or so. What is driving that?
Well, there are 3 billion people coming into Asia's middle class at the moment, and they've got more disposable income. And America's got a great brand for food safety, and that's terribly important. And President Trump did a great trade deal with China to get beef into China for the first time since 2003.
And let's turn to whether it's China, whether it's Asia or Europe. The United States right now, how much growth can there be in the food industry in this country?
Oh, it's a tremendous opportunity. As I said, the export opportunities are tremendous. Food that's packaged, processed and produced in America, exported overseas to feed a hungry world, but also to create millions of jobs for Americans. Food is bigger than Hollywood. It's bigger than Silicon Valley. It's bigger than the car industry. It's bigger than oil and gas. It doesn't get the attention it deserves. And we think it's a great opportunity for manufacturing, because if you grow wheat, it's worth 100. If you turn it into flour, it's worth 500. If you turn it into bread, it's worth 1,500. So if you want to start a manufacturing boom, food is a great place to start.
Refined and finished products, no matter the industry, that's where value gets added and prices rise. Anthony Pratt, great to have you here, the executive chairman of Pratt Industries. And I love talking to you because every time we do talk, it's about something you're doing. And as President Trump has put it, you know, the people who actually do things are far more interesting than just folks who, like me, just talk. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Lou.